What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave and the Professor here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's Star Wars Hot Toys Mandalorian Marathon time. Which figure are we looking at today, brother?
Today we're looking at the Incinerator Stormtrooper.
Here we go then, guys. Hot Toys TMS 012, the Incinerator Stormtrooper. As always, we'll give you guys looks at the box as well as the art insert inside. And so we start with the base, as always, Star Wars, the Incinerator Stormtrooper. Probably not really going to spend any more than 10 seconds on this. I'm pretty sure this is a bog standard base, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think you described it as industrial last time. And this one, though, does come... What do you call this thing? A crotch thing?
Crotch stand? Or...
Crotch stand. But there we go. Pretty basic base. Likewise with the hands as well. There are 7 in total. 2 on the figure. 4 there, as you guys can see, as well as this one. I'm not too sure why there are so many hands, because he doesn't really have that many accessories. But yeah, I guess you can make him say hello. And when we say accessories, there are 4, but they kind of all connect to make one.
Yeah, it's all really the same piece once they're all together.
Yeah, so I mean, you can argue the flame bit in a minute is an effect piece.
Yes, true.
But yeah, they all kind of connect. We didn't really know what to call this. Pipe, fuel pipe.
Yeah, I'd say fuel pipe, right?
Fuel pipe.
So it connects from the tanks on the backpack to the flamethrower, essentially.
Yeah, so it's what the fuel travels through, right? And it's quite long, quite bendy, as it obviously goes round and connects, as we said, into the fuel tank on the back, which does have some nice design on it. What's that, the Empire?
Yeah, the Imperial symbol and some kind of like faded paints, I guess, on the... Yeah,
well, like the reds. What was this? I mean, this is all... Obviously, we'll get to the figure in a minute, because he has the red and white colour scheme, but this is more that darker sort of grey that is also, I guess, synonymous, though, with the Empire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm sure because of the wear and tear these guys have on them, it's obviously probably not what it would be if the Empire was still around at this time. But.
And it comes with the straps, and I think we read you have to take the head and the
pauldron off, right? to actually get to get it over the shoulders,
which is a little bit of a pain, but it's not too bad. You're not really gonna like pose this figure too differently every time.
No, there's not going to be that many options really, as I'm struggling to kind of think what we'll actually do with it as we
in just a few minutes. And then here is the flamethrower as well as the flame effect piece. So we'll start with the flamethrower. I assume this is what's actually called the flamethrower, whether there's again a more sort of specific term. Is the flamethrower the whole thing, or
I don't know actually.
But that's kind of, I guess, the wiring there, isn't it? That maybe the bit then connects. I haven't really actually looked at where it all connects, to be honest. And I guess we have some, what do we call this before? Like heat expulsion or something?
Yeah, probably. It's almost like an exhaust, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have on a...
And this is the 2 bits here. So is that... Yeah, because so that's actually underneath, isn't it? So those are the wires which... pushes
the
out
fuel tank, so they'll push out the fuel, and then the bit in the tip will actually make the
like
spark
flame, the ignition, right? Sort of thing, like a gas hob of an, or like what was the actual thing when you tick 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 on an oven?
Oh,
yeah. That's what ignites it, right? Essentially, and the gas comes in from your oven, from your gas supply, and then here is the flame. And you actually pointed this out, I didn't even notice this, which I think is really cool, that you actually have these 2 bits that kind of come out of the nozzles as well, right?
Yeah, it just adds just that little bit of extra to the to the gun and the display. And
as always, I think the flame pieces, they do a really good job on these. Sometimes I felt there was one, whichever one it was, might have been the quarter scale one, like it was a bit purple, the colouring, whereas this one I feel they've got it down quite well, in terms of that, like the blend.
Yeah, what came from the kind of bluish. Yeah. Can't quite see it as well on camera maybe, but yeah, it's got a slight bluish tint that you would see from the actual gas turning into the flame.
And then, yeah, as it goes into the reds, the oranges, and the sort of yellows, and they always mould these quite well. But yeah, I do like that. I do think it is a nice little addition, because well, I can show you here very quickly, if I can pop it in without kind of knocking the camera on, I think. So that's kind of what it looks like, which, yeah, again, it's just like a really cool little addition, but it's kind of what you expect from Hot Toys, isn't it? And then, of course, we have the figure itself. I don't know about you, but I always quite like the design of the Incinerator Stormtrooper, the reds and the whites. They go together quite nicely.
Yeah, it's a nice kind of contrast on the figure. Gives us something a bit different from the kind of just the normal Stormtroopers with like different coloured pauldrons.
Yeah. What, like you'd have a yellowy or an orange one,
I'm trying to think how many different variations there are now. I think there's black, white.
Because even the Scout Troopers, though, are still essentially black and white. And
yes. Even the Snow Troopers.
Yeah, exactly.
Although you'd argue they'd be benefiting more from camouflage than the other figure being white.
And then I suppose you've got the pilots are more black, I guess, but they're not. Are they really considered troopers? They're more pilots, aren't they, essentially? But yeah, like I said, the design pretty good. Likewise with any of these figures, the Hot Toys, we always call it weathering, don't we? But
yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's weathering, battle damage, whatever. There's a bit of scratching on the red paint going on. One thing I would say, like Clone Troopers, though, had loads of different colours, didn't they? And
yeah, for the different legions and stuff in Clone Wars.
Do they do those in Hot Toys or not? I think they've done Rex, because you've got Rex.
Yeah, we've got Rex. I've got the because we looked at Captain
Vaughn
already on the thing, but yeah, I've got the other
the
501st Trooper with has the 3 different helmets.
Yeah, that's right.
Swap in and out, but yeah, I think there is a I forget what the Legion number is that Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm not going to remember.
212 or 332nd, whatever they are, and it's like where they're orange.
Cody's. That was Cody's. Right? Yeah, 212, I think was his one. But yeah, we got the shoulder pauldron, as we mentioned earlier, fitting with that red, almost kind of burgundy. Is that the right color? Maroon? I don't know. It looks a slightly darker red there.
Yeah, it is slightly darker, isn't it, than the actual figure itself.
And the helmet, though, is what I like. Like, it's just really cool. Because were these guys in Battleground 2 or like
Battlefront?
Battlefront, was it? Yeah, what's Battleground? Is that a different game? Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Like a similar style.
Yeah, I mean, you had the kind of shock trooper.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of, actually.
But yeah, because I wasn't sure if we'd actually seen these in any other media prior to The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause it was like essentially a new figure for these, and obviously we've since then had also the artillery stormtrooper.
Yeah, exactly.
The white and yellow.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're getting more
in this same range, but
more kind of in. And didn't you say you read a joke that someone said now we know what happened to?
To Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, which seemed quite dark.
It was quite harsh. Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it actually was a joke or if it was actually supposed to almost be like a continuity thing. Yes, these actually existed prior, and that's what had actually happened, but. It's difficult to know with these things.
And on the back, there's not really much going on, I guess, is there? Because you pretty much have the canister, the tank, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think that this is kind of like the standard back of a Stormtrooper anyway, or the whatever the thing is on the back. That's always been the same design for years. So.
We don't know what that little kind of foamy piece is, though. Like,
no, I'm not too sure if that's there to kind of support the backpack or if it's supposed to peel off.
Yeah, it does peel, but it's like a bit difficult still. It's not like it's an easy, sticky thing. So I think it is there for something. But
there's nothing in the instructions that
discusses
it. So underneath it, it's just like an open. It's like, almost like something would slot into it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing on the backpack that would do that. So
yeah, very weird. Don't really know why it's there. If someone does, drop a comment below. But as always, we like to obviously do a few poses with these figures. But this one doesn't really come with very much, so we'll have to think of a few creative ideas to try and showcase him.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get to it.
And there we go, guys, the Incinerator Stormtrooper. As I said, I really liked the design of this Stormtrooper. What are your final thoughts, Professor?
Yeah, it's a really hot figure.
Yeah, scorching.
Still saying cool for a change, but yeah, it's really...
you just said it.
Yeah, done now.
We almost got away from that word.
Yeah. But no, it's really, really good figure. Yeah, as you said, I really like the kind of contrast in the red and the white and the armour and stuff. But yeah, it's a really nice figure to have up against the other Stormtroopers.
Yeah, and to go with that kind of whole Mandalorian collection, which we're slowly getting through. And we have, of course, the next one. Have you decided who we're going to show off next week?
Yeah, we're going to have a look at Bo-Katan next week.
Bo-Katan, who is featuring quite prominently at the moment.
Yeah.
The only one who's seen a living mythosaur.
In however many years.
So far. Or, well, I guess only time will tell. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with us here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated. And we hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop some comments below. What are you guys' thoughts on this figure? And as always, we've got plenty more Star Wars content on the way for you guys. As the Professor said, we are checking out Bo-Katan Kryze in next week's Star Wars Hot Toys Mandalorian Marathon. But before we get to that, we're checking out a really cool statue in Sunday's video, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're going to be looking at the Mythos Darth Vader statue by Sideshow.
Wow. Yeah, and from the previews we've seen, this thing looks pretty cool, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then what next? What are we, 10 days away? 9 days away, if you count today?
Yes.
April 7th, Star Wars Celebrations. This is now the 4010th time we've probably plugged it here on the channel. But guess what, guys? We actually have our passes. They came in yesterday. Look at that currency, Imperial credits right there. It just looks so cool. Wait, who did we get? We got Han Friday, Leia Saturday, Andor Sunday, a bit of Droid Monday going on. Yeah. But yeah, we cannot wait for that, guys. So yeah, guys, make sure you stay tuned for all of that and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned? It's very, very simple. Subscribe. Hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Peace out, nerds.